Hi guys, this one's for Matt Drudge, Breitbart, Infowars, and any other real media out there that the lamestream media is trying to demonize by saying they're Russian operatives because they link to Russians' sites and their stories. I'm at Russia Insider. U.S. Secret Services tried to nab 29 Russian troops in Syria and got their butts kicked. Russian military. It's a real war out there, and Russians and Americans are practically in combat. This is by Justin Heubner, Wednesday, September 20th. Now, this is something you won't see on nightly news, NBC nightly news. The Russian military spokesman in this briefing, General Sergei Rudskoi, in a matter-of-fact deadpan, explains that U.S. Secret Services and their al-Qaeda proxies had a very, very bad day yesterday. Americans love bombing small defenseless countries into the Stone Age. It's part of their culture, like baseball, apple pie, and morbid obesity. One of the things they never do, however, is pick on a country that can fight back. And I think anybody that doesn't realize that this is the case needs to look at our history just a little bit more carefully. It's absolutely true. The whole little backwards countries in the Middle East and the African continent, down in Venezuela, that's who we mess with. Look it up yourself. I don't need to tell you. Well, this time they messed with the Russian bear himself, and like Napoleon and Hitler before them, reality ensued. Yesterday, according to General Rudskoi, an army of moderate decapitators, directed by their U.S. Secret Service handlers, which is something I might add that we've known for quite some time, double-crossing the Russians by violating a ceasefire agreement, launched an attack with tanks and artillery on the Syrian government north of Hama in the de-escalation zone in an attempt to halt the Syrian army's successful advance. Now, I'd just like to say here that it's been a matter of mainstream news that the deep state has CIA operatives, the CIA, who's one of the, if not the biggest drug dealer on the planet, drugs, arms, and sex slavery dealers on the planet, that they've been over there going against the president's orders and doing their own thing because they can. Here's where the story gets gripping. The 29 Russians were trapped for several hours by the militants engaged in a heavy firefight for their very survival. Finally, a Spetsnaz unit, which is Russian special operations, partially composed of military natives of the North Caucasus, which are probably Chechens, the fiercest soldiers Russia has, broke through the terrorist lines. Like lightning over the skies of Syria, Russian Sukhoi jets conducted pinpoint strikes against the opposition force, which was subsequently bombarded with an artillery salvo, providing cover for the Russian rescue squad. They successfully reached their comrades, and though three operators were injured, Russia suffered no casualties. Al-Qaeda and the U.S. Secret Service, however, had a very, very bad day. 187 objects, about 850 terrorists, 11 tanks, 4 armored vehicles, 46 pickups, 5 mortars, 20 trucks, 38 weapons warehouses, and a partridge in a pear tree were destroyed in 24-hour period by the Russian counterattack. The Russian general's closing comment, delivered in matter-of-fact monotone, was classic. The operation to destroy the terrorists will be continued, unquote. You can go to Russia Insider and read the full transcript of the general's remarks if you like. The whole point here is that if they're going to try to crack down on the big guys, Infowars, Breitbart, Matt Drudge, then we all either stand together or hang separately. So I'm going to start featuring more Russian articles on my channel because I'm going to stand with Matt Drudge, Breitbart, Infowars, and anybody else who wants the freedom to be able to report on whatever they choose to report on, not what we're told we can report on. I hope everybody else follows suit. Stand together or hang separately. That's all I got to say. Have a nice day, guys.